Well, you can see that our man defense, even though we held to 37%, still has a lot of work to do. It's a work in progress. I thought that Kyle did a great job. He had 16 rebounds tonight. That's really an impressive stat. It was good to get Tony some playing time out there with his ankle. He did a good job on the glass. We've got to continue to evolve as a good man defensive team. We can't just be one type of defense. The biggest negative of the game is we have too many turnovers, 21 turnovers, and they pressure and got out and do some things. But we've got to do a better job handling that. Question.
With the turnovers, was it just a matter? With the turnovers, was it just a matter of being sloppy on offense, or is it miscommunications mostly?
Well, early in the game, they overplayed some things. We knew that. We haven't seen a lot of teams yet that really overplayed. Tried to jump out of the pattern. We've been very good as far as the season. One of our probably real positives is that we have not had a lot of turnovers as a team. We did a very good job, and Larry in particular did a good job with the assistant turnover ratio.
Ben, the beginning of the game, you guys looked like they really weren't playing with passion. I don't know if it was because who they were playing or the fact that the game didn't count. Is there any kind of attribute to it?
Yeah, I didn't notice that. Passion with basketball, but it's odd to play an exhibition game in the middle of your season. I will admit that it's a little different. And, I thought it was actually it worked out. We got out of this. Number one thing is no one got hurt, and that's always your biggest fear. I mean, like an exhibition in the middle of your season. I mean, that's what was going through my head today. Oh my God, I hope no one gets hurt in this game. That would be a disaster. But you give them credit. I mean, I thought that Jim Side does a great job with that team. They run a lot of good stuff that was good for us to have to play against, and they played really hard.
You and San Marcos were pretty much even rebounding at the half. What did you attribute that to, and what can I change in the second half?
I don't remember what the halftime stat was. I just had what was it?
18-19.
Yeah, it was close at the half, and the second half we did a better job. If you look at the stats, it looks like they missed a lot of foul shots. Part of it. I mean, their foul shooting was atrocious. 6 for 17, so picked up 11 of them. They're actually 10 of them. We lost one right there. So that probably played into it.
And what issues are you particularly concerned with in your man defense?
Just basic things, just basic fundamentals, jumping to the ball every time your man makes a pass, being in a good stance both on and off the ball, playing better post defense. And they scored 24, they had too much success tonight inside against us. And he's a good player. And they have 7 former Division I players. I mean, these guys are the bulk of their playing time goes to guys that started out in Division I for whatever reason, transferred. Just the basic thing, being able to stay in front of the basketball. They're a quick, smaller team, and we get broken down. We dribble too much.
Coach, in a game like this, did you learn anything that you didn't already know prior to the game?
I don't know that learning. I just know. I know where we are. We've got to continue to improve every day. We've got to get better in every facet of the game.
Do you think you did that tonight?
Yeah, I think it was probably a good thing for us, as it turns out, getting out of this. You guys get tired of playing against each other, so it probably was a good thing for us.
Do you feel like this team can be a good man defense? Or how far
Yeah, I think we can, but I think we've got a lot of work to do, and I think we've got to be able to mix it up and keep people off balance by changing defenses a little bit with this group. But we've got to continue to evolve defensively in our man, because there's just going to be teams where, you saw the other night, the way they shoot so well on the perimeter. The point guard, they're off guard, and their three can all really stroke it from three. I'm talking about San Diego State. And, you know, so we've got to be able to switch up and play man on teams that shoot the ball that well like they do.
Do you see the team at some point in the season being able to use man substantially more, or are you going to have to rely a lot more on zone and mix in man here?
Well, I'm hoping. I mean, my preference as a coach is man, but you know, we also have to put ourselves in the best position to have a chance to win games. And it's early in the season. I said, this is you know, week 6.5 or whatever it is of the season since we started practice back in October.
Hey, Coach. Offensively, what were your thoughts about the execution?
You know, we were really pushing the ball, I thought, at times, and we got a little bit sloppy because of the turnovers. You know, there were a couple of turnovers out there. One went off of Larry right in front of the score. I didn't even see what happened on that. It was just like, you know, we have to limit those turnovers. We've got to get better at our execution. There's no question. We got a long way to go to be better executing lines against man or zone. And again, that's the sign. You know, we played tonight. I mean, look at our team. We're playing a lot of minutes. Are going. You know, we're young. Even Norman, we're considering the veterans. It's just his second year.
From a basketball IQ standpoint, where is Jordan Adams?
I think Jordan Adams has a great basketball IQ. I think that's one of his strengths. I think he's a really intelligent player. I think he's really smart. He's very unselfish. I'm looking right here. He had a turnover tonight they didn't give to him where he tried to feed Tony in the post and get his teammate going and should have thrown a bounce pass instead of a air pass. But yeah, I think Jordan is very unselfish. I think he's a 100% team guy. He's a pleasure to coach, and he's got a very good basketball IQ.
On Jordan, you know, we asked you before if you are impressed by what he's doing now, and you said you saw it like during Johnson, you're kind of used to it. Was there anything you saw then where you were surprised from what he was doing you hadn't seen in high school, or has he just been?
I'm just amazed at how good he is, you know, going to the basket off the dribble, and he's got all these, he's good. Not only as a shooter, but as a scorer, and he's a good passer. He's really effective, you know, offensive player.
Coach, as far as the freshmen go, how far off does Tony Parker feel in comparison to the other ones? I know.
He's missed 8 days in a row. We ran a lot yesterday. We're going to run a lot tomorrow. We got to get in condition. And all of us, we're playing 8 guys. These guys have to be tip shot in shape. You know, normally after a game, I would take the day after tomorrow. We're going to go short, but we're going to go really hard. We just got to keep improving, keep growing. And we have finals coming up next week, so we'll practice Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, play the game on Saturday, get back late Saturday night, and then they'll have Sunday and Monday out to kind of recruit. But we want to have everything we can do to get ready for this game against the Longhorns down in the Reliance Stadium on Saturday.
What are the challenges you guys are experiencing going from your transition offense, there's nothing there, to then setting up the half court?
Well, just executing better.
How do you do that?
Set good screens, wait for your screens, sharpen your passes with the dribble, have a post presence. You know, a lot of our issue offensively has been just simple setting of good screens and keeping spacing.
Any more questions? All right, thank you, Coach.